Hello YouTube, BritDog here. Today I would like to talk to you about the Victorinox Ranger Grip 79 and how to add a very important bushcraft tool to this knife. But first I'll go over the knife for those of you who are unfamiliar with the features on it. It's got a very nice large locking blade. To release the blade, you push the logo, that closes it. Then we got the corkscrew. A lot of good uses for that. You can check out videos on YouTube for that as well. Then we got the awl. Excellent for drilling. You can also stitch something up if you run some thread or something through there. Next we got the can opener with the mini screwdriver. And we got the larger screwdriver with the bottle opener and the wire stripper. Got that very impressive saw. That'll cut through some timber. And then of course we got the tweezers along with the toothpick. But one important bushcraft tool that it does not have is the ballpoint pen. So today I'm going to show you how to modify or hack. I'm old school, so I like modify your knife to make the mini ballpoint pen fit into the corkscrew. First of all, you got to get yourself a mini ballpoint pen. You can purchase these through Victorinox. I think you get 2 or 3 per set. Start by placing it through the corkscrew all the way up. Let me zoom in here. All the way up until it touches the back. I've already done mine, so I'm just demonstrating how to do this. Once you place it to the back, it'll make a little dot. Once it's got a nice little dot back there, you can take your pen out. And really the only thing you're going to need here is 2 little drill bits. The first one, it's about a 1/16 of an inch. I've got the Victorinox Mini Champ. It's got that little cool ruler on it. So let's see if we can see here what it is. Yeah, that's good. Just about a 1/16 of an inch, give or take. So you want to take that, lift up the corkscrew. See if I can zoom in on this here a little bit more. And you're going to make 2 holes here basically. The first one is just an outer one with the larger drill bit. And you just spin that a couple times. It drills real easy, so I recommend not using power tools of any type for this because it could melt the scale, and you really don't want to melt the scales on these. So I just do a couple little spins. You just want to make an outer depression. Once you have that, you get a smaller drill bit. Let me put this down. Alright, let's see if we can do this again here. That showed up pretty good the first time. This one, look at that. It's a little smaller than a 1/16 of an inch. A little smaller, give or take. Anyways, so you take that one. Now this one's important that you want to go slow, because I'll explain that in a minute here. So you put this in the center of the other one, the larger one, and you just spin it a couple times. It will spin pretty easy, you'll see. Pull out the debris, do another one, pull out the debris. Start with a couple the idea is to take the pen and you want it to just sit on this lip. You see that? Yeah. It just wants to sit in there on that lip like that. And what this really does, if you can see the shape of this, is cone shape. And if you don't drill the hole, it doesn't lock in for one, but then it depresses that little ballpoint where the ink is, and then it just runs all over the place, makes a big mess all over your knife. So what you're doing is you're creating this little pocket that's kind of cone shaped, and by creating that little pocket, and you're really not doing anything to the scale, it's just creating a little pocket. It's not even up against the metal. Can't see any metal in there anyways. And it prevents the ballpoint from tapping out on the backside here like that or something and making a mess. So now let's try this. Close your corkscrew. You take the pin, and you're going to love this. The click is very satisfying. Listen. Click. And that's pretty secure. You can take your finger. It will not come out of there. But when you want to access the pin, you just lightly lift up and it pulls right out. Let's do that again here. Press it in there. See if we can get a close-up of that clicking. Right there. See how that locks in? Very secure. Looks classy. Looks like it was meant to be there. And for those of you who don't really like the idea of modifying your knife, which is extremely understandable because it's a very cool knife, here's another way. I have one more for you. Let's take the pen out. Now what you do is you open up the can opener. And there's a nice deep slot down there. You take the point of the ball pen, go down underneath the can opener, the bottle opener, and see how it sits down in there? It sits right in that little slot. You can shut the can opener and it won't fall out. The only bad thing about this is it rattles, and that kind of stuff drives me crazy. And the other bad thing is if you don't remember to take the pen out before you use your can opener or your bottle opener, oops, you just lost your pen. So I prefer the corkscrew method. It's clean, it locks. I put my knife in a sheath, so I don't use the key ring, but the little brass tap here on the back, it does not interfere with this key ring at all. So it's a very good, easy modification for those of you who want a pen. And at the end of this video, I will leave a list of 14 of the Victorinox Ranger Grip series knives that this modification or hack will work on. 14 of them. It's pretty awesome. So there you go, people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you give it a try. Great addition to the knife. Y'all take care. Peace out. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again.